The purpose of this video is to illustrate the transfer of test results from the USB port on the Real World Certifier to a USB port on your personal computer. The first step is to install a driver that is found on this software CD. Now some of you ask, gee, when I hook up a USB device it always grabs its own driver, and that's true, and this will too. But what we've noticed is, because of the changes of operating systems, like this happens to be a Windows 7 64-bit machine, it's best to have the latest driver. So we have included it right here on this software CD. Take a look at this CD also, because you'll also find a good README file that has some detailed facts about transferring tests from the Real World Certifier to your PC. And this CD also has the program that we use to actually transfer the test results. And the program we use is itself a spreadsheet. It's a spreadsheet that uses Excel's own macro language to transfer it across. So let's do step one. Let's install the driver. Now, installing the driver does not require that you even have the Real World Certifier connected. In fact, we recommend you don't. It's just one less thing to get in the way as the driver gets installed. So I'm going to go ahead and put our CD in the drive. I hear it spinning up. While it's spinning up, we have preloaded this Real World Certifier with 2 test reports, similar to this one. And those are the 2 reports that we're going to transfer across. There, it found the CD. Let's open the folder. There are the 3 programs that I talked about, or the 3 files. The first one's the install Real World Certifier driver, then the README file, and then the RWC 1000 spreadsheet, the one that actually transfers the report across. So step 1, install the RWC driver. I'll double click on that. Gives me an indication that it's reading it. Gives me a security warning, wants to make sure that I know where this has come from. The answer is yes. Now it's going ahead and actually doing the install. You'll see a box pop up here that'll give you kind of a bit of a progress status, but it happens so quickly. There it is, said blah blah, FTDIC, and then it's gone. Okay, so that means that the driver has installed. So let's go ahead and connect our Real World Certifier, and we'll connect to the USB port. Connect to our USB port here, and like any USB device, it has to be powered on for to trigger. And notice it says installing device driver software. Your device is ready to use, and that has happened as soon as we turn this on. Well, we're all connected. Let's go back to our CD and let me find that here. Oops, got the wrong menu here. Let's go back to our CD. Open Windows Explorer. There it is. And let's go ahead and launch our spreadsheet. And by the way, you can transfer this Real World Certifier RWC 1000 file to your hard drive and run it off of there. Absolutely no problem. Right away, it used Excel's own macros to communicate with the tester, and it's saying 1 network tester found. I'll say OK. One thing I want to point out at this point is that the Real World Certifier is acknowledging the connection by saying talking to PC, unsaved readings are erased. What that means is if you had a test that you forgot to save, it's going to be gone. But anything you saved in the flash memory here is safe. Even a dead battery doesn't cause it to go away. So this is acknowledging that the 2 are talking. The next step, because we've detected the tester, is to import readings. It says the download was successful. I say OK. The next step is just to follow the buttons to the right, Edit Report. These are the two reports that I've pre-stored in my Real World Certifier, and they are automatically named Report 1 and Report 2. The Real World Certifier allows you to add 16 characters to these names, and if you happen to have done that when you saved the test, then they would have shown up here and you could edit them if you want to. So this is the perfect screen to use if you're editing your test names. Once you're satisfied with what the names are, you hit Finish, and you'll see my two reports show up as spreadsheets in my Excel workbook. There is Report 2, there is Report 1. At this point, I can do a File, Save As, store this under some job name. It'll be a .xls file, which is the spreadsheet's standard extension. And you can either print this using Excel's print facility, or you can email the XLS file to your client. Either way, he's going to have these two reports. Now, if I printed these reports, which I could, they would end up looking something like this. Well, that's it for illustrating how test reports are transferred from the Real World Certifier into Excel. Thank you.